Interesting things about the Vietnamese stock market. The stock market in countries like the US, Japan, UK, India, and many more have reached record highs in 2024. The US stock market has provided an average return of 10% a year over the last century. So many people have gotten very wealthy investing in the US stock market over the long term. While Vietnam has been one of the fastest growing economies in the world over the past decade, the Vietnamese stock market is still relatively small, and not many people in Vietnam invest in the stock market. When people in Vietnam think about investing, they mostly think about real estate or gold, not stocks. It is estimated that only 7.5% of the local population invests in the stock market. Vietnam has 3 stock exchanges, HOSE, HNX, and Upcom. The HOSE exchange was established in 2000 and is by far the biggest exchange in Vietnam. There are over 400 stocks listed in the HOSE exchange, and VNI is the market cap weighted index of all the stocks listed in HOSE and is the most widely quoted Vietnam stock market index in the international press. Although the Vietnam stock market is up a strong 10% so far in 2024, it is not much higher than the peak in 2018 and even the peak in 2007. So if you've been a long-term holder in the Vietnamese stock market, you haven't made much profit. The price of real estate in Vietnam in comparison has tripled every decade over the past 30 years, and the price of gold has risen over 300% over the past 20 years. There is hope that in the future, the Vietnamese stock market will be one of the strongest stock markets in Asia. The GDP of Vietnam is expected to grow by 6 to 6.5% in 2024, and foreign direct investments into Vietnam is surging, which should continue to help the economy. Did you find this information interesting? Follow EXO Tours to learn more about all things Vietnam.